Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Marvel PHX and Pit Stain Hobbies, aka Todd and Ian, building the amazing Agora Orca ship from the movie Jaws. We have Pack 6 here. We are enjoying the hell out of this build. This thing is great, and there's so many options for weathering. And we're just gonna dig right in, I think, and open up Pack 6.
Let's do it.
You excited, Todd?
I'm not even waiting. Let's open.
Okay, Todd's definitely
our paper that we always get.
There's a little.
Oh, look at that! That's the rear deck.
Yes, it is.
Already.
It is oh my God, this is that's substantial. That
a bunch of that looks like pulleys. Pulleys.
It looks like what are they, tacking pulleys or something? What do you call those things?
I don't know. We got a little rope here and some little.
And we got some little little metal rings and whatnot. The
Looks
ship
like
heads will let us know what we get wrong, which we appreciate.
There looks like there's two types of screws in this: PM 2x6 and PWB. I can't read the other ones.
Yeah,
but these are labeled 18 and 19.
Yeah, we got a little boom here. Looks like for the crane.
Yeah, for the mast.
That was in the movie that broke.
And then
they were trying to pull like
this is pack 20 of parts, or at least the blister pack. These look like the sides of the rear deck. Yeah.
Some of the looks like the side plates of the rear deck area.
Yeah,
the inner sides.
We got some rope cleats
that break off,
like maybe pull reports.
Yeah.
What do you mean break off?
Well, when they were tying the rope on, remember? Jaws pulled the cleats out.
Yeah, so this is going to be fun. Looks like we're going to be working on mostly the rear of the deck and a little of the mast. So, you ready to go?
Yeah, this should be good. Okay, well, we've got a bunch of parts out for stage 25.
This is basically everything that was in the first blister pack except for the rear deck itself. So
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, some of these plastic bag bits we don't need right now, but so we're going to start building the mast winch, which is what they were trying to haul the shark cage up in when Jaws was attacking, but the whole mast winch broke off, and that was not a good show. Yeah. So we got to glue these two together.
Yeah, this will definitely need to be glued. The two hole, this could go on upside down, so make sure that see the two holes here.
Yeah,
the diagonal holes.
Those at the bottom, and then this up like that.
Like this. So
we're gonna
this up real quick.
Put a little dibby dab of the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend glue on here, otherwise known as CA glue or Crazy glue or super glue. Shouldn't they put the Superman chest logo on super glue bottles?
Then when they have to put it on,
make more sense.
Everything that says super, then
everything that says super.
There's the bottom of this part here. Then that was step one. Step two is going to be cutting some pieces off of this sprue. We need this handle here.
Yes.
And it looks like we're going to need one of these. Yeah, well, so let's get this off of here.
We're going to need this. Yeah, this we're going to need this big crank handle, it looks like.
Yeah, so we want to just clip this off. If you have,
we're going to need a little tiny ninja star looking gear. Oh no! Oh, it
don't cut off this pin. There's a little pin on the end of this. I think we're going to need that, so I'm going to cut this the other way.
Yeah, I did not cut off my pin, luckily, by sheer accident.
This is what you should have.
Yes.
And then this is going to go into this block.
This tiny gear.
Into this lower hole, just like this. But just get it started, because I'm pretty sure we're going to put gears on in there. So it's just started into that hole.
Yeah, something's going to go in there probably.
So there's that.
So we're going to take this gear. We want the two holes that way.
Yeah.
So we want to.
So this is step two, and step three is just to get this started in here. Step two is cutting this off the sprue, and step three is getting it started in there.
We're just putting it like a little bit into that opening so far.
Yeah. And then we need this little gear here, this little sprocket.
Yep.
I wonder if this is actually going to work. It looks like it's going to interface with some of these other parts here. So I'm really curious if it's actually going to work.
Oh dear, it might. That would be interesting. I'm going to grab some.
There's the little sprocket.
Needle nose pliers.
And that sprocket is going to go on the end of this rod. So I'm probably going to use some tweezers to do that. Just to get it lined up. Let's see if I can Get that lined up on the end of there. And push the rod through it. So there's your little ratchets in there on the end of it.
Okay.
Just like that.
Do we want to glue that on there or something, you think? Oh,
I don't think it's going to need it. We'll see. The next thing we have to do is get these two pins off of here. These are cross pins.
Yeah, let me get this thing back on here. Hold on a second.
Yeah. I'm going to just cut these off. These are slightly different. One of these has... Interesting. So one of these, if you look really closely, and I'll try to show it here, has an extra nib on the very end. This one's flat, and this one has a little nib.
Yes, it does. You're right.
Okay. So we want the nub, the one with the little hexagonal. Well, they both have hexagonal heads.
So do we want the one with the extra nibby nub or without the extra nibby nub?
I think we want the one with the extra nibby nub.
Okay, well, let's see. This says we got to push this handle all the way through. And push this sprocket all the way to the handle side of that shaft.
Oh, no, they are different. Okay. So the longer one, let me show you this. The longer one with the little nib on it, this is round. This one here is a bolt. It has a hexagonal head, the one without the nib. So that's the one we want. We want the one with the hexagonal head.
Okay.
Without the nib, the one with the hexagonal head. So we're going to get that off here.
You just got to pay attention to the instructions, people.
Right?
And to the video. That's why we're here.
Do I have my razor nearby? Oh, I do. So I'm just going to file that down so it has a nice flat head on it.
Cut apart. Pardon my throat clearing. This little gear thing. These two gear halves.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to be hanging a bunch of shelves in my workshop tonight or tomorrow.
That sounds fun.
All this stuff's going to move around. So we do need these two parts now. I believe these are identical. They look identical. Oh, they're not. There's one has a big post and one has a small post. So this is going to go inside here. I'll get these off of here.
And then it wants us to glue these together
to
make the winch drum.
That's what they call it.
That is what they call it. What I'm going to do is put a tiny dab on the inner barrel and the top edge and twist them together to spread the glue.
You heard him. He's going to put it in and twist.
Yeah. Do the twist or the pinch or whatever, whatever move works for you. Little Seinfeld humor there.
Just like he said.
Counterclockwise swirl. Yes, sir.
Inside of this and put this on this. Just like that. Give it a little twist, just like you said. And then we'll hold those together real quick.
Yeah, it does a good job of spreading the glue evenly.
Right?
Yeah.
Let that dry for a second. We could have waited to cut that pin off. But what we're going to do is... what's interesting about this, do they have us... Oh, we do push this all the way through. Okay, so we'll push this all the way through.
Yeah, you push that handle all the way through.
But the gear does not. So we want the gear to stay on the other side.
Oh, the gear goes all the way on one edge.
It goes on the side with the handle. So there's the gear in there, just like that. Now we're going to take this drum, which does have sprockets on it. I wonder if that's what engages the other gear. Both sides do look the same.
They do, but I'm not sure.
And that's going to fit in here, in this hole.
Yeah, right in there. And then we got
to
push this pin that we cut off.
Yeah. So then this is going to be held in, but yes, that pin that we cut off. So we're just going to line these up, get that pin all the way through.
I assume we have to...
And out the other side. I think that could fall out.
I think this needs to be glued.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is with this pin, you don't want to to make it so it could rotate is we just need to put the slightest, tiniest bit.
Hold on a second. Hold on a moment. This is not looking right.
What do you think?
Because the gear on the handle is not glued to the shaft of the handle.
No.
So it doesn't actually spin anything. And it actually doesn't interface with this gear whatsoever.
Yeah, it doesn't touch the gear, which is fine.
Which really?
I thought it might. But
I thought it might too. But we need a little tiny bit of glue, I think, on the end of the shaft to hold it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little tiny bit of glue on the pin. There it is. If I could find this is what I'm looking for. My pin vise with a little piece of craft wire in it. I use this for super tiny deep gluing. And I'm gonna put a little glue in here. I don't want to get glue on the actual drum, so it'll keep spinning just in case we want to leave it spinning. And then we'll push this through. That should catch that glue. And that way this part can still spin.
Yeah, like if this gear drive handle is not actually doing anything, like how do we keep that from sliding out?
Yeah, so this spins. This isn't going to have a functional purpose that it actually needs to be cranked or anything. So, but I like details that actually turn. Why not? Wasn't that hard. Now for this part with this crank, that's probably not a bad idea. Is we'll glue this gear in place. One, it's going to hold this crank in position.
I don't think it is
coming out as well. Let's see if we put anything on the other side of it. I don't see anything in the instructions. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little glue right here on the inside of this face, right up against the shaft. If you guys can see that, it's going to be very hard with black.
A tiny bit of glue on the shaft.
Basically, I'm going to put a little glue right there just to keep that gear from popping off. Make sure this is seated all the way.
Yeah, that'll also hold the whole handle in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So this is not only going to keep the gear in place, but it'll keep this handle from sliding out of the winch housing.
Smells like zip kicker here.
Yeah, there we go.
Todd's least favorite hobby product smell.
That can turn and that can turn. Yes. No, I'm not a fan.
He'll sniff glue all day and paint fumes, but he does not like zip kicker.
That's right. All right. So gluing the drum together was step 6. Cutting this pin off was step 5. But step 7 was getting this in here and pushing the pin through. We did do a tiny little tack of glue to keep the pin locked in place, but the drum can still spin. We do need to cut off the other pin now.
Yes.
The one with the round heads. We're going to snip this off. And this is
make sure you don't snip off that little extra nubbin that's on the end of it.
Yeah, you want to get it right up against the flat blade of the gate here. So we're going to go right.
Yeah, you want to be right up there.
And right here.
Okay. So we got that.
Now this part needs before this gets slided through. This is going to slide through this other hole right above that hole there. But what we need to do first is we need to get the little bag with the rope in it and get this little gray guy out, this eyelet. So I'm just going to slice this bag and mosey it out.
Is that eyelet metal?
Don't know yet. Doesn't look like it, but it could be.
It's got some weight to it.
The parts we've been using so far have been
mostly plastic. Yeah.
That is metal. Yes, this little guy is metal.
Metal, right?
Yep.
All right.
So you'll notice it has a big eyelet, and if you turn it 90 degrees, it has a small eyelet.
Yeah.
The small eyelet is what we want to run through. So we need to capture this. So we'll grab our winch, and we're going to run this through here. So it starts to go through. Let me do that first with my fingers.
Get that through the first hole.
There we go. Like that. Then we're going to capture the small eyelet on that pin and then push the pin through to the other side. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I'm also going to put a tiny drop of glue in there.
Tiny little drip.
When I'm done with tools, I have a tendency to throw them to the side of my desk. And that's so not a good thing because then I can never find them again.
Oh, well,
I can't find them again.
It's a good enough reason. I swept my floor the other day, and I found the missing propeller blade from a submarine I'm building.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was like, what's that little brass tulip-shaped leaf? I was like, oh, I found it. I already fashioned my own one. I scratch built one out of styrene and brass paint, but, now I found the original. I'm like, okay, that's good. I bought a broom and a dustpan. Can you believe that, Todd?
No.
And it was a model kit. I had to assemble it myself.
There you go.
There we go. Look at that.
Wait,
We
that
both
guy,
got
that guy's
identical
loose on
winches.
there. The pin is
We're
pushed
winch
through
twins.
this side. All of that, just like that. That takes you through step 10, and guess what? Stage complete.
There we go.
I thought we were going to need these parts. These parts we'll use the next stage. This is the actual boom. We're going to put the boom arm, and I think we're going to connect all this stuff. So this is the actual end. That's the actual end. Yeah. There you go.
Alrighty, stage 26, fitting the boom. Exciting times now. We're going to use these 2 pieces of metal bracket we got and our boom and do things to them to fit them. Well, that was insightful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It is worth noting that the bolt patterns on these are different. Okay.
Are they now?
This is 18N. This is
18P.
Yeah,
you're right.
So they're opposites of each other. So we're going to talk about the N or the P side. So if you take a look, that's the 2 sides right there.
So we're going to start
we are going to start with the P side. So this one here.
And we got to glue these in.
Yeah. So on the boom here, there's this notched end. And all we're going to do is there's 2 pins. We are going to glue this, but we'll test fit it real quick. It's just going to fit in those 2 pins like that.
Make sure it looks, you got yours backwards, Todd.
Oh, I do.
You got the wrong metal plate.
You're right. You're right.
The bolt at the bottom goes towards the end of the boom.
Yeah. If this is right, this bottom one should have it. This bottom right one should have a pin.
Yes.
So let's get these glued in, and then we're just going to do the same thing on the other side.
Yeah. So we'll just go ahead and do that as well.
We'll glue them both. Yeah, we'll glue them both at the same time. So you're going to end up with this.
We'll just save you the time there. Well, we've got our boom built. We decided to glue these parts on as well. These are both identical. They have 1 pin, and just throw a little crazy glue on that pin and just shove them in there, and they sandwich together quite nicely.
Yeah, this is 18G, or sorry, 18B is 18, in Bravo.
Yeah.
And this is step 4. This was step 3. Is 2 and 3 was to get the base pieces on here. So
yeah.
We have both
so now
of those.
We gotta bring the mast back out.
You get to do a thing. You get to you get to get your mast.
Yeah.
And we'll put this.
And we got to put the slot facing up, Todd.
What's
towards the pegs, towards the climbing pegs. We got to put this little slot.
Yeah. So this notch.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it. It goes basically towards the mast.
Yeah.
Right. So this notch should face down, and if you look right here, see that guy right there,
and it'll pop right onto there.
We're gonna put that on there with the notch facing down, just like that.
Okay. This is getting mildly precarious now.
Yeah, and we're going to actually secure this with these new PM 2x6. There's only 2 screws, so you get 1 plus a spare. So we're going to secure this in place. That's probably why it's metal.
Yes, that makes sense. Is this a PH0?
I'm using a PH0. Yep. And I don't think it matters which side this goes on. I don't think.
No, I'm just.
Oh no, that this one side hole is bigger than the other. So yes, it doesn't matter which side it's going to go on. So
okay, so I'm going to throw this.
It's only going to secure on one side.
The other side.
Yeah. So for me, it's my back side.
I can't even get this thing on camera. It's so big.
Pretty stiff.
Oh, son of a! Hold on.
Yeah.
Getting caught on things. Nothing. I don't have enough workbench.
There's your screws on this side, right there, and the dent is towards the mast, facing towards the mast.
Yep. And there we go.
Securing this on here is step 5. I'll wait for him to do it.
Yeah.
Step 6, we're going to need these tackle blocks. So we're going to need these are tackle blocks interiors. So we're going to cut these straight. These are actually undergated, so that's even better.
Oh, these little blocks. Oh, yeah, they are.
The little blocks, they're undergated. Undergating, if you didn't see our previous ones, undergate is when the gate, which is this part that fills the part from the sprue, actually goes into the part, but not at the edge of the part. It actually, this edge of the part is smooth. And to make it so these are nice is you want to cut them away from the actual part to get them off the sprue first.
Mm-hmm. Leave a little
They do this a
nubbins.
lot in Gundam building. It's a technique to keep the sprue ends, because you can see here this is black plastic that's been painted. Then with your cutters flat against the back of the part, if I don't drop it, with your cutters against the flat of the part, you can just go boop, and you can cut that gate off flat against it. And what it does is, see, the side of the part doesn't show anything. That doesn't expose any of the plastic. So you cut this flat against the back of the part and not at the side of the part, like that. And again, the side of the part doesn't show anything. So I like that.
Yeah,
it's a nice touch. Not everybody does it, but
undergating is appreciated.
It is appreciated when this is done,
especially on parts made of a different color plastic and painted on the sprue.
If these were brown plastic, it wouldn't matter. But these are black, painted brown.
It wouldn't make a difference.
So that way, the sides of these parts are hidden, and you're not going to see the inside of this. So, and then I think we get to do something cool. Is we get to put the eyelets of both of these. Is we're going to make a block. We're basically making almost like a block and tackle.
Oh, the ropes are pre. What do you call it?
Out of the way. I'm gonna bring the camera down. There's gonna be a little movement here so you guys can see what I'm doing. We'll bring that down, and then we're gonna grab that little bag that has the ropes in it. Yes, there are 2 of them. They already looped for us and clamped with a little brass thing.
You can get a little piece of plastic detritus there on your other tackle block there, buddy.
What? Where?
Right on to your right. Is there a little extra plastic there?
No.
No, it's not like a piece of trim.
No. Oh, this little thing here?
Yeah. I think that's
That was just one of the gates.
Yeah. Yeah, it was some of
So this is going to loop around these 2 inner pins of these tackle blocks. Pretty sure these are tackle blocks. Now, I would think that you would not be able to see. It's going to go something like this. That you would not be able to see. This brass wouldn't be there. This brass, it looks like an aglet, like the end of a shoelace. And I believe they even want you to put the brass in here so it's not visible.
Yeah. I think that's it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to glue that there. I'm going to glue it behind the eyelet of one of these. I'm just going to put a little glue on this guy right about here. Like that. And then we'll just push that brass right there. Just like that. That way it can...
I'm mildly confused.
Wrap around. Just like that. We'll glue that right there.
Okay.
Sit for a minute. And while we're doing that, we can snip these off.
Snip off a couple
these are also undergated.
I mean, we only really need 2 at this very moment, but we'll cut off all 4.
So I'm going to cut them all off because I'm waiting for glue to dry anyway. So we'll cut them off.
Wait, you're gluing your rope down?
Yeah. Just into one of them, and then we'll undergate. We'll get the clip off the undergate on these because they have undergate. Again, so that way the side of this where we clipped off the gate, which you can see is right there, is not visible from the side. Sorry.
I've got
excuse me.
Don't.
What are you doing? What are you doing wrong over there?
Don't. I was putting glue on my eyelet, iglet, thinglet. Now it's glued to my finger. Come on.
What'd you do that for? You might as well cut this off.
Because it's me. If I don't glue something to my finger, is it really a pit stain video?
No.
Have you had the full experience? Negative. Okay, so now we're going to cut off this undergating without cutting off those 2 prominent pins.
Don't cut these. There's 2 pins on each of these. Don't cut those off.
Yeah, you want to keep those.
There's 3 technically. There's 2 side pins, off center pins, and there's 1 center pin.
Yeah, so you want to keep all those pins. Just cut off the undergate. So far, these instructions are perfect. They're spot on.
Yep, looks really good.
Now, the trick we have to do is we have to keep the rope inside inside one of these pins and outside the other pin. It's going to be easier to show than tell, I think. Let me get this this mast out of the
Well,
way.
it just needs to go between the two side pins. That's all.
Yeah.
Right. So, for example, on the one I glued here, when we're going to put this guy on here, he's going to close up like this, and we just want the rope to come out. So there's one pin, there's the other pin. So
exactly like
out
that.
the side, just like that. And then you push these together. We could glue these. These actually hold together really well.
Do you want to just squeeze them together?
Yeah, I mean that's what I did.
Right,
The thing about that is if I ever wanted to change this rope, or if I ever wanted to do something different, if I wanted to weather this and get the rope out, I can pry this apart still.
That's
what I'm trying to do. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this a little different from the instructions. The instructions would have us go ahead and attach the other end of this as well and put the block. I'm going to go ahead and just finish this tackle block because this one is going to be done. We're basically making two ropes. There's two ropes on the same block. And so I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to do the same exact thing.
Two ropes on the same block?
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Oh, we are.
We are. So
holy crap, you're right.
I'm going to do the same exact thing and glue this brass right in the middle of this. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can see me glue my fingers to something again.
Glue that right there. We're going to let that sit for a minute.
There we go. Aim to please, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, the biggest thing about these pins is there's not a wrong way to do it. It's mostly that if you're going to put the pins on one side of the tackle blocks, because we're obviously going to have another one of these down here.
Just kind of put them on the same side.
Just make sure they're all on the same side, right? That's the biggest thing. Just make sure they're all on the same side.
And
so
it doesn't matter if they're upside or downside.
Of this, yeah, doesn't. As long as the pins are always on this side or this side, it really doesn't matter. Let this finish drying, but while that's drying, I bet you I can pop this guy on.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! I got a full, complete tackle block, Todd.
We'll do this. So again, see the two pins. There's two pins, and there's two pins, and the rope comes out between them. Just like
it's very fun.
Yep. And all we're gonna do is the exact same thing on this side. So this side, I'm not gonna glue the rope in place. I'm just gonna kind of capture it. And same thing. I'm gonna look to see what side my pins are on. They're this side. We'll capture this rope around this center post, kind of like that, and then we'll just put this guy on.
I have not yet fully reviewed all of these instructions, but now
there you go, and there you go. And we're just going to flip this over and do the other rope. Looking to see which side my pins are on. They're on that side, so we'll loop this rope over that guy. Put this right here. And that way, there you go. You have a block and tackle.
There you go.
And the two pins are right there and right there. So they're on the same side. And this side doesn't have pins. It's open. And there you have it.
What's really odd about this build, Todd, is when I'm building with you, I don't lose parts, really. Knock on wood.
Building this little tackle block takes us all the way to step 11. So basically, it's cutting those parts off 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that gets us to this part
through step 11.
Yeah, gets us. That's why I said it, isn't it? Through to step 11, or did I say to step 11?
Through. Yeah, it's
through step 11. Yeah. Now we're gonna need these rings. These are split rings. These are always fun for me. I like these split rings.
I am the Lord of the Rings.
So we'll grab one of these split rings.
I'm barely even the lord of my own kitchen.
And a lot of people just use, they'll use. I just use my fingernails, and all we're gonna do is split this open.
I'm just using a pair of little pliers.
I don't even bother with pliers. These things are so soft. The metal's so soft. I just use my fingernails and just split them open.
I just trimmed up my fingernails, so.
Yeah, and we're gonna loop with this through one of these tackle eyelets, just like that. Now we're not gonna close it just yet because, they do want us to close it. Never mind. So we'll go ahead and close this one. I just bend them right back with my fingernails. I just bend it back.
And if yours are open a little, you got to squeeze them shut a bit.
Yeah, just squeeze. get them out. These rings are soft, so I do it with my fingers. You could use needle nose. You could use whatever you need if you don't have fingernails or whatever.
Oh,
All you want to do is just close
okay.
the ring on that. So that one end of the tackle block has a closed ring. At the
Yeah.
other end of the tackle block,
well, we got to put 2 of these rings, but we got to wait. Yeah, we got to put 3 rings on the other side.
Yeah, I have tangled up my tackle block. What have I done here?
Yes, it's easy to do.
Yes.
I hate tangling my block.
It's the worst, getting your block all tangled. Anyway, at the other end of this, we need to put 3 rings interlinked. Now, I don't think these are pre-linked, so we're going to have to do this manually. We're going to make ourselves a little chain. So let's get 3 of these links out.
Careful, Ian. Don't drop your rings.
And I'm just going to put 2 on one. I only have to split the ring once. There you go. Close that.
Oh, that's a great idea, Todd.
Because then you have a ring with 3 chains, just like that. See,
you're
3.
Wow.
Then we're going to take
right,
the end one, and this is going to loop through the other eyelet at the other end of our tackle block.
So we're still opening 2 rings either way.
Yeah. And there you go. We'll close this one up.
I don't know how you're doing this with your bare hands.
Oh yeah, because it can be done. But I imagine it helps to have fingernails. But
yeah, don't trim your nails right before. Oh, are my pliers magnetized? Son of a gun!
That's gonna make your life more tricky.
Yeah, really. No duh, bro. As we said back in the day.
We have our tackle block, and it has 3 rings on one end, just like that, and 1 ring at this end.
There's a Captain Picard joke in there somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, I over squeezed my ring.
Mm-hmm.
I've mutilated it.
Well, it looks like they gave you 2 extras because we need 2 more that we're going to put onto the mast, and we're going to attach this block to those rings. So
it's okay. Okay, I fixed my rings.
I'm going to move this tackle block just down here to the bottom of the screen so you guys can see that. And what we're going to do is on the triadic.
I'm sweating.
This eyelet right here. We're going to put a ring on that.
Yep. Oh, eep, oop, orc, Okay, there we go. So I got to get one of these rings here, grab my pliers.
I'm just going to get these rings started. And the bottom of it, the other ring, actually, you know what we'll do? We'll go ahead and do the tackle. We'll grab this end with the 3 rings on it, and we're going to attach it to this 4th ring that we just installed on this triadic mount. Get that up here.
Where the heck is my opening?
Get on there.
Okay, I'm going to use some tweezers to grab my 3rd ring.
Mm-hmm.
To grab the. Okay, this is. Come on. Like a fumbling news anchor in the Midwest. There we go. And then I'm going to squeeze that ring shut with my pliers ever so gently. What did I hit? Oh, just my airbrush. Okay. Now you got to keep your tackle block straight for this next part because we got to open up another ring.
So there you go.
I think it'll be easier to put it onto the tackle block than onto the boom arm of the crane. I think that might be easier.
There's the 4. Now, if you want to put a little twist in this so it looks a little more like a real chain, you can just twist the block. So you want these to be, look like more of a chain. I'm actually going to rotate it back, but that way they go kind of 90 degrees to each other, so it looks like a little chain. Oops. And then I'm going to have to back up the camera for this because we need to attach the other end of the block to this little guy at the end of the boom. So this hole right there, this eyelet,
that ring go?
attach this to it. Oh, I just pulled my ring off. No.
Where did ring go?
So we're gonna set this ring up here.
Thank God they give us spare rings.
You lost it
Otherwise,
already?
I'd be ringless. I already lost one. Somewhere. Don't know where. It's in the land of good intentions and lack of skill.
And you should be able to bring your boom up and down. I tightened my screw pretty tight, but not like wrenched it on Gorilla tight. So your boom can actually have a little movement to it. We'll feed this ring through here and then bend it back.
Here we go. Okay. There's my boom. All done. Lovely. Well, I've got one spare ring left. Did I find my other ring? Another ring?
It's hard
for me
to get my fingers in, so we are going to
Bueller.
want this.
Bueller. Bueller. No. That thing went flying. I launched that sucker into the next galaxy.
Nice. Well,
but here we go. That's what you should be left with. 2 rings here at the end of the boom and 4 rings on the mast arm with your tackle block in the middle.
Yep.
Looks pretty darn decent, if I don't say so. Todd, do you know this is officially the first ship rigging I have ever done?
Yeah, me too. Because I haven't had the space to do my Titanic yet.
Oh, yeah, the Titanic. The Titanic pain in the butt.
Yeah, the Titanic. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I mean, when it comes to ship rigging, from what
not
I've
for
seen, it's not bad.
You're a highly skilled master modeler. You could eat that thing for breakfast.
I wouldn't say master modeler. that might be a stretch there, buddy.
Well, I mean, I am here for comedic relief, so I had to say something that was funny. Oh dear, those are good. I gotta rest my eyeballs from these. These are +3 magnifying glasses. Every now and then, you just got to take them off and blink.
Yeah.
Like, what did I just see?
There is our tackle block strung between the two. So, from the triadic down, this is what holds your boom.
And no, Todd, mine doesn't sit perfectly vertically either.
No, it doesn't have to. It's a tackle. I mean, it has.
It doesn't matter.
It would have movement on it. So anyway,
tension. She's good.
That is our
stage
boom
complete.
installed. That is stage complete. There you go. There's our boom installed. I can probably back up even more. There's our boom installed. And that, my friends, is at the end of stage 26.
Yeah, let me see if I can zoom out a little more. There we go. I got the whole boom in frame. Look at that. And we're back with stage 27.
Yeah, you need whopping 5 parts for this.
Yes.
5. The two. This is the rear storage. I wonder what you call this.
I don't know.
It's like a rear storage area.
Yeah.
And then the 2 compartments, the insides of the 2 compartments, they are numbered 1 and 2. And there's 2 matching doors that are also numbered 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So
I have
we're going to grab
a little tab.
Part number 1. We're going to take this guy. This is the front. This is the inside. So we're going to start here. And we're going to take
You got to put these parts facing up, Todd.
Yeah.
These notches facing up.
Goes this way?
Yep. There we go.
It fits a lot better that way. Shocker.
Yeah, it does.
You know what? It has a tab. So see this tab here? That tab goes in the slot first. So it goes in there.
Yes, it does.
And then you
kind of snap it in there a little.
You do have to kind of snap it in there a little bit. Oh. That's weird.
And then we're going to do the same with 2. Honestly, let's just knock these both out.
There we go. That's
going to snap that in there.
We'll do the same thing on this side. It felt like it was going to be a little tricky,
there we go.
But it snaps in there.
No, it snaps right in there. And then we're going
to secure these down. The PWBs we got in the first blister pack.
Yeah.
This stage, but the first blister pack.
Quite a few PWBs.
And these have little flange heads on them, these guys. So we're just going to
kind of, sort of, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Secure that to the post. Secure this one to the post. This is stages 1 and 2, by the way.
Yes, as they're numbered 1 and 2.
Yeah, PWB D4, these screws here. And that way you have the, basically when you look at it from the inside, you have a compartment. I think it's going to go this way because there's holes at the bottom, like that we're going to put something in here. I'm guessing.
There's also these things called instructions. So let's go look at them.
Yes.
Have some.
Have some.
So now when we flip it over.
Yes. So we're just putting the doors on. So here's the doors. They are nicely painted. They have a little brass handle on here. Speaking of brass, I want to show you something. We'll wait till the end of the video, but the handle, the bracket, the hinges are already installed. They are numbered. So just look for number 1 is door number 1. So it goes.
They just glue in.
It's going to be. Oh, it's just like before. So you got to slot them in, and we are going to glue them. They're just going to slot in like that and get glued.
Okay.
Close the door. Close the compartment door. So we'll do that real quick. Let's throw some glue in there. I need a little more glue. I love this G1200 glue. Man, it's my favorite.
This is really good super glue. I do like it.
I mean, of all the super glues I've tried Gorilla and Loctite and all the different kinds of super glues.
Yeah,
they're I really like this one. It's kind of a mix between a gel and like a straight liquid. But the couple things
sort of
do
in between.
The couple things they do that I really, really, really like is
give you the brush.
It has, I'll show you that. But we're gonna put this compartment on.
Todd will show you that. Todd loves showing off his brush tip.
Yeah. And this is gonna need a little bit of a squeeze. I want that to be flush.
In the slot, in there. I'm going to go ahead and do the thing that you hate. And
hey, you can kick her all you want.
Little kicker.
I'm just going to hold that. All I'm trying to do is make sure that this is, see how it's sticking out just a little bit? I'm trying to get that to sit flush if I can. I need something like this, something that's not going to hurt the paint. There you go. There we go. Let's hold it down.
There we go. They're in there.
Let that dry for just a moment, and then we'll put in the other door. So one door is, the first door is step 4, and step 5 is the other door at the other end. So we'll do that.
Yes.
You want to come back while we let this do it? Huh.
Yeah. I got both my doors on because I zip kicker things, and Todd can't stand the stench of the stuff.
No, I'm not a fan of zip kicker.
Todd hates it.
It smells bad. It smells really bad.
It does smell bad. I agree with you. It doesn't smell good. It smells less than good.
I'm just using something we
It doesn't smell as good as pizza, that's for sure.
Seat these down as best I can. That way the doors will sit closed and I can wiggle them a little bit so they sit evenly in the opening. I'm trying to make sure the space around them, the gaps around them is straight. I'm going to let that dry.
If you're comfortable with your glue setting.
Yeah. While that's drying, you can go back into your original pack, your first pack of parts, and grab this. This is that rear deck.
Grab the big deck.
There is going to be a whole bunch of stuff, detail parts that we're going to end up putting on here: the shark cage, the seats, the fishing poles. I mean, there's probably scuba tanks and all sorts of gear that's going to end up going on this guy.
I don't know how the hell we're supposed to open these storage compartments once we glue this thing down.
You'll never be able to open these again.
You're going to have to use like a little pick.
You have to use a little suction cup or something. But this is the front of the boat. This is the back of the boat. Obviously, this is the top with the wood grain. And if you can imagine, this is going to sit right, and there's slots for it. These bottom slots here and here go in these slots here.
And we've got a couple screw holes on the bottom here.
Put those posts in place.
I'll use the finger of pointing.
Just like that. The finger of pointing.
The finger of pointing.
Yes. So I'm going to push that nice and flat so it sits down in there. And we are going to secure it from the bottom. with 2 more of these PWB screws, I assume.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only plastic screws they gave us so far. So. And a couple of those in there. And there we go. She's in. Time. Yeah.
There you go. You're
Here we are.
You're here. And that's it. That's the back. The back of the boat. Now guess what we get to do? You have your main cabin nearby?
Oh, we got to go get the cabin out. So let's take a little time out and grab that sucker.
We'll be right back.
All right. Todd and I have collected our cabins. Yes.
Without the roof.
Right
you
here.
can take the roof off.
Take off the roof.
And then turn it over. And then take this. Turn it over. And there's 3 posts.
We're doing it that way, are we?
Yes. Post here and post here.
And then flipping the old girl upside down.
Go right on top of those. Now, something they don't mention in the instructions is make sure you don't capture these wires. Don't pinch these wires.
Yeah, you want these wires to be free
and they should come straight out the bottom. Same thing with this one.
Unencumbered.
They should come just straight out the bottom. And then we're gonna screw these together with.
If you want to put a bottle of glue under the end of your deck, it'll hold it up more level for you. Make it easier to screw in, so you don't have to fight with it as much. That's what I say. That's what I do. Say
what he says.
Say as I do. Say as I do.
I'm gonna get these 3 screws started.
Yeah, once you get one in there nice and tight, it just lifts itself right up. I want to switch over to my ratcheting driver. I'll be honest.
I have to find my ratcheting driver.
Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, that's it. I'm switching over to the ratcheting driver. My wrists are getting tired. I got carpal tunnel to begin with. Whether you work in IT or you're just, an online adult content addict, whatever it happens to be.
Jesus.
By adult content, I mean movies on Amazon Prime.
Right. Anyway.
Or anime,
I'm going to have to back my camera up a little bit, but now we have the back of this.
There we go.
This is the back, the main
look at that
rear deck. Yeah, right.
Holy hell! Oh, we got like a fishing pole holder right here. It looks like, right?
Yeah. If you look really closely, if you grab the roof and you look really closely,
the roof.
4 holes here.
That's probably for the brackets to hold.
Yeah,
said fishing
that's
poles.
That's going to hold whatever sits in here, whether it's pike poles or whatever. I think.
Yeah, so. And here everybody, that's just how Todd says roof. He just says roof.
Roof. The roof.
He's a roof person.
The roof.
Some people love cilantro. Some people think it tastes like dish soap. Todd's a roof person. I'm a roof person.
I am. Okay.
Yes.
It's great. It's great. Wolf Lodge, and Rebecca goes, "You mean wolf like a dog, or wolf?"
Great Wolf Lodge.
Wolf, not wolf. Anyway,
you have a
that's
wolf.
The end. That's the end of the stage.
Lodge?
We have completed stage 27. Enough with it. You can set this. I think you can set this aside for now, because in the next stage,
yes.
I don't think we are. We may be mounting it, but just set it aside for now.
We're going to put it aside for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get our new parts out.
All right, we'll be right back.
Okay, and we're back, and we're doing the port and starboard inner panels of the rear deck. There's a lot of little parts here.
Yeah, port first. Port first.
Yeah, port
side first.
So
stage 28 is the port panel. This is the port panel. These little brackets, these are the upright supports. They are individually numbered. For example, this one's numbered 1.
Yes.
There are 4 number 1s. There are 2 2s, a 3, and a 4. But what we need here for this one is we need 2 1s, a 3. 2 1s, a 2, and a 3. So that's what we need for this stage.
Yes.
2 1s, a 2, and a 3. Then you're going to need one of these sprues, 2 of these little brackets. These are the brackets that are going to hold the boat to the bottom, or holds the wall to the bottom of the wall or the floor.
Yes.
One of these screws, and one of these screws. There's two of these screws, two of these. Everything's duplicated. There's 4 of these. The only thing that's really different is the wall itself, and then these uprights. Again, 1, 1, 2, 3. So,
yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We'll
so
scoot
step
all these
1,
off
we
to the
got to get out this little
this
screw.
Clip these guys off.
Clip them, clippity clip.
This is a cleat. And this looks like some kind of vent or something. I don't know.
A lot of those cleats did not fare so well in the movie.
They did not, right?
That was one tough shark.
So we got these guys off of here.
All right.
And this cleat
goes up into this little slot right here.
That little slot right there. So it's going to go up underneath. You think it's going to need glue?
We'll find out. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna grab it with a pair of pliers here.
It's definitely gonna need glue. Mine just slipped right in.
Yeah,
I know. So I'm gonna put glue in the slot from the backside, and then I want this to actually stick out a tiny bit. So I'm gonna drop this in here.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah. All right, drop it in there.
All right. I'll take a little flathead screwdriver and just make it flush with the back. Oh, no, now it's crooked. You know,
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to push it through with my finger from the backside, or these hold it against my finger. So a little part of the T, because you could push this all the way through.
It's fine if you push it all the way through.
I suppose, but I don't want it to be. So I would like a little piece of the T to actually show.
Well, then it could be crooked if you're not careful.
A little leg of the T on the cleat. And all I did was just make it so it was flush here. And that way I put enough of it to there.
Yeah.
Where did I put my...
take this little doodad, this little roundy thing with the round peg. That's going to go up in here. Oh, God, that definitely needs glue.
Yeah. Oh, you know what would have helped?
That 110% needs glue.
Yeah, so this guy is going to go in this hole, and he definitely needs glue. And that is angled, and it should be angled so it points like this.
Kind of inward?
Yeah, basically towards the cleat.
Yeah. Towards the cleat?
Yeah, just straight in line, just pointed towards the cleat.
Yeah,
so
okay.
We'll put a little glue on this guy.
It's easy to maneuver it about if you use like Tamiya extra thin type glue as opposed to crazy glue, because the extra thin glue sets a lot slower.
Well, that's why I like this 1200, because this 1200 is super. It's like a gel, so it's actually slow.
Yeah, it sets a little slower than regular crazy glue. Gives you some working time.
And I'm using the part seam on it here to get it to... There you go. Just like that. So it's angled. This just leans towards the... There you go. This leans toward it. I wonder if that's the bottom. It's meant to represent the bottom of like a fishing rod holder or something. I don't know what that is.
Who knows?
I don't know, but it's there now. And that is step. This is all technically one step. This is step.
Well, step 2 and 3.
Yeah, this is step 2, and this was step 3 here. Going to step 4, we're just adding this detail panel. This little brown detail panel. It just fits in these 2 holes here. I assume we're going to glue it.
Supposed to be some like decrepit brass or something, I guess.
I have no idea. Doesn't look like it matters which way it goes. So we're just put a little glue in these holes. We'll glue this in place.
I'm just putting it on the flat spot between the holes, because glue will glue wherever it touches. I'll leave that there.
Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be wood or if that's supposed to... I don't think that's brass. If it was brass, it would be brass. It would be gold like the portholes were. So that guy sits there. Excellent. Now, that was step 4. Step 5 is these larger cleats on this gray screw. But we want
the
there's
small cleat first.
Yeah, there's two that are the same size and one that's smaller. We want this one right now.
Yeah, we want the tiny cleat. And then...
And that's going to fit in this next slot that's right here.
Yep.
So same as before. I'm going to put a little glue in the back of this slot. This one has little, there's little tabs on this, so it can only go in so far.
Yeah. That one's considerably more straightforward. Less left up to the eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah, a little crazy glue on the backside. Yeah, Todd turned me on to this GH 1200 crazy glue. I guess we could put a link in the description if you remember.
Yeah, I mean,
really
the
good
two
crazy
glues
glue.
we use the most, I use B7000 all the time, and I use this GH 1200. I get on Amazon, and a couple things I like about this. I'll show it real quick.
I also use this.
If you can barely see it, but there's a little ball. See that little red ball that's in there? That ball moves up and down this. And so what happens is when it blocks this from drying out. So as long as I wipe this off after I pour glue out, I don't ever have a problem with this getting all clogged up with glue. It blocks this from this getting full of air and drying out. This little ball, it moves up and down here.
I just leave mine open with one of these little needle tips on it. And I've
the other thing you can do
problems
is this also has a built-in brush applicator. So if you wanted to
Wayne loves those.
Yeah, it puts a big pile of glue on something. It has a built-in brush, so you can use it either way.
World of Wayne loves his brush.
It glues anything. It dries pretty quick. It has a good viscosity. I've just loved it, and it's super cheap compared to like Loctite and all the other
viscosity. Viscosity.
Yes. Anyway, there's our cleat. That's step 6.
Very nice.
Now we're going to need the two of these supports that are both marked 1.
The number ones.
Now,
Todd, be careful.
Yeah, I'm going to try really hard not to put mine in backwards like I did before. Yeah, and put them in upside down. They're going to go in with the curved part towards the floor. So they're going to go in those 2 slots. So between the 2 cleats that we put in.
Why does that not fit in the slot in the picture?
It does fit in the slot. What are you talking about? It fits fine. Looks good. What are you looking at?
Am I looking at the wrong thing?
Probably. This is how it goes. So
one of them
these 2 number 1s go between the 2 cleats. That's why
I got the wrong one.
Yeah, of course.
There we go. Yeah.
So as before, we're going to glue these. Now, what I did notice, what's very interesting.
Yeah. Get 2 of these.
Is these slots are different sizes. This one is a little longer, but it's still
they are.
So this could actually be, you could accidentally mount this, I suppose, down here, but they should be up
down at the
touching
front.
this.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
And flush with the wall. So we just make sure, even though that slot's a little longer.
Yeah, make sure you got that front. This is the front, right? Yeah, that's the front of this back
This is
deck
the front
area.
of the ship. Right, this is the port wall.
The front. So you get the first slot and the third slot. And that's where your number 1 slot. Well, I mean, there's this and there's this double slot, and then there's this slot.
Oh, they do go. You're right. That's right. It goes in this one.
Yeah.
I thought they went both. I don't know why I was. You know what? I was probably looking at the same stupid thing you were looking at, and for whatever reason, I thought they both went in these 2. They don't. They go.
Yeah, no, but this slot's the right size for number 1. Also, that's what's confusing. It's easy to make that mistake, which we had Todd had a slight mishap with the flying bridge, I believe, supports.
Yeah. So there you go.
And
there's our number 1s.
Got them upside down.
This slot and this slot. That's the 2 number 1s. Go here and here.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that they're perpendicular.
Perpendicular
to the wall.
Todd likes using big words, everybody, doesn't he? Huh?
I do.
Perpendicular. Look at you,
I know,
your
right?
vocabulary. Fancy boy.
All right. Next, we need to cut these little guys off. These little clamps.
Step 9.
I think these are holders for something. Real quick, I want to show that these are not identical on both sides. There's a long tab and a short end. So there's a long end and a short end. Keep an eye on that,
I would have,
because that'll help orient them correctly.
totally missed that.
Orientate them correctly.
Yes, I would have totally screwed that up. There's only one part that they go into, and that's the one marked numero trace, or number 3 for the.
You mean number 4?
Numerically challenged like I am.
Yeah. They are going to go into number 3. So here's number 3. It's got 3 little notch slots right there. And
the squarey bit goes towards the skinny bottom part.
Well, if you look at these, again, you have a short tab and a long tab. If you go towards this, the long tabs go at the top. So it'll look like that.
Yeah. There we go.
And we just want to glue all those in. Those are very loose.
Yeah, those are loosey goosey.
Yep. So we're gonna. Where is my? There we go. That's what I want.
My cray glue.
Actually, I use the toothpick. I use the toothpick when I want a good amount of glue, and these are very loose slots. So I'm gonna use my toothpick for that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do all 3.
Yes, me too. Try not to glue myself to the parts. It's always the challenge here.
I wonder if I could probably maybe bring the camera down a little bit. Help.
Yeah, Todd can give you more detail. I'm here for the comedic relief and the finger gluing. I'm here for the stupids aspect. Oh my God! I glued my part to the damn work mat. What the hell? What's wrong with you, Ian?
So maybe on the white background, you can see all the long tabs are at the top of each of these. And then to get these so they're straight, I'm just going to grab the tweezer.
Good luck.
Just like this. And align them so they're all perpendicular. They're all straight to each other.
Wasn't Todd so
like
special
that.
and perfect?
See? Just like that. That way they're all in there and they're all lined and they're all vertical.
Oh!
Nice and straight.
Oh. Don't. Oh, for son of a... I dropped the part on my work mat, and it's got glue all over it, and now it's stuck to my finger.
Why would you do that?
Okay. Well, because I'm a clumsy oaf.
I'm going to let that dry. I don't have any of my self-closing tweezers handy. I'm still kind of unpacking. I would use them to hold this so it dry.
Oh, that's it. No, I'm just zip kicker, baby.
Are you a self-closing tweezer?
Zip kicker.
I'm not going to zip kicker.
You
I'll
should
just breathe on it. I'll give it the hot breath treatment.
Oh, yeah. Todd's hot breath is basically zip kicker. The U.S. Army has been studying that to replace tear gas.
Step 9 is cutting these off the sprue. Step 10 is actually gluing them into this number 3.
Yeah. Give Todd enough chili dogs from the gas station, and yeah, you could use him as a chemical weapon.
That's right. Step 11 is to cut the 2 large cleats off of this, the 2 remaining large cleats off of this sprue.
Yes. I'm cutting away as you speak.
And then we're going to put one of these into this slot on the back side of the 3. I think I'm going to have to put out more glue.
That's why I just use the tube. It's also, good for entertainment purposes when I glue myself to things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That one's in. Then this one. Wait. We got to know the orientation of this other one. 2. Oh, that goes in this side of number 2. Opposite the number 2 on the tab.
Yeah, I'm just going to make sure these are straight and parallel. He doesn't care about this stuff. He just throws it together.
I don't throw it together. I get things accurately in place mostly. Zip kicker.
Sure
there we go.
Nice and straight on there. And then we have this slot. This slot in 2 goes all the way through it, but we are going to put the We might as well, I suppose.
You got to put it through that side.
On this side, the side with the mold marks.
Oh, for fudge's sake! It's glued to the work mat. What are they? No. I got it. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine here. Nothing to see. Move along, looky-loos. I was close.
Let that dry for a second.
Just a second.
Just a gosh darn second. All right, we'll come back to this one. So this is number 3. Number 3 is going to go in this back slot here. So that's going to get glued
Yes,
into
number.
into here.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. These parts fit nice, too. There's no forcing them or anything.
So that's going to sit there. And I this was the one I accidentally glued originally because I thought that's where a 1 went. And
oh, no.
so there was a little glue in the hole. So we'll just do that. Re-glue it.
No worries. I'm going to do a tiny bit of zip. I'm just going to hold this in front of a fan that I've got here. It's actually a baby stroller fan. It's got one of those, like, Gorilla Pod 3-legged wraparound systems on it.
Mm-hmm.
Holds on to my camera rig.
There
we go.
Fancy.
Puntastic there, Todd.
You like that?
I did. I liked what you did there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then finally, the one number 2 that we put the cleat in is going to go in this. The slots are slightly larger. See, the one on the left is slightly thicker, slightly wider with the hole above it. That's where this is going to go.
Go right
we're going to
there.
go ahead and put glue in that because we need a different part. The black part's going to go in
this
the first one.
This
so we're gonna...
black thing goes in the one right next to it. I'm just going to push them both in and then glue them both from the back at the same time.
But this one is step 15. So step 15 is just getting this in. We're going to make sure these are nice and straight.
Yeah, Todd's Mr. Reading and Comprehension there. Oh, look at that.
Right. Yep. And then 16
good.
is taking this guy, and this guy's going to get glued into this slot right next to it. So
right
we'll put
there.
a little glue in that slot from the back side. I always do the back side because then it can't spooge out the front where you can see it. And that gets glued right there. Just like that. We'll make sure this is straight. Just like that.
All right.
Beautimous.
Looks good.
That is this side done.
Yes.
And we're going to go ahead and put it on the boat. What do you think? Shall we?
Yeah. And then we're going to do the mirror effect on the opposite side. So we'll just
but that's the next stage.
We'll just breeze through that when we get there.
So we'll bring this over. And this just mounts.
Here.
There's a tab at the back right here.
Yes.
That tab.
Ow, don't.
Drop
my part.
I sure you did. It goes in this slot right here. And then the front's just going to go over this post. And so we'll align this to the back.
Wires.
Bring this over to the front. Yeah, don't pinch any wires. Just like that. And then we're going to put a screw right. Oops, sorry. I'm too close, but we're going to put a screw right there.
Yeah, well, you can see right there. Here, I'll use the finger of pointing.
Yes, the finger of pointing.
You like that, right?
Yeah, I wish it had a different, I want it with a middle finger so I can use it for other purposes.
Well, I was trying to be family friendly when I bought the fingers of pointing. I have a spare just in case I lose this one, because you know me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and it's telescopic, Todd. I could do finger of pointing from far away now.
I bet you could. So
I got like a
that holds this, gets this at least started. So there's the inside wall.
Yes.
The port. I guess I should do this way, but there's the inside port wall at the back of the boat.
Then we need a couple of these brackety doodads.
Yeah,
that's step 18.
That's step 17. Now we're gonna further attach it at the very bottom. So at the bottom, there's these 2 brackets here, and what we're gonna do is you grab these guys, these angled brackets. We're gonna grab 2 of them, and basically you can see how it hooks over the tab, and then it screws to the bottom deck panel. So we're gonna do that.
A couple more PWB screws.
Yeah, if I can figure out where that screw went. Oh, what luck! What luck, I say.
What luck? What happened?
Where it was. Couldn't even see where it was. I'm sure I'm just screwing right in front of the camera here.
You are.
Get that one started, and then we can put one down here.
My fingernails look like I got into a fight with a nail salon crazy glue machine.
Nice.
They just got white crazy glue haze all over them.
And I'm going to give these a little squeeze just to pull it in tight with the deck panel before I
This little ratcheting screwdriver does come in handy. So we got those 2 PWB screws in right there and right there.
And then tighten those down good. And that way it pulls that deck wall in.
Yep, and it's nice.
It's nice and sealed.
And then if we can see the inside, now look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This thing's coming together, man.
All right, and that,
looking good,
friends, is the end of stage 28.
Okay, so stage 29, pretty much identical to the other side of the rear deck side panels. We have one different part, really, not much. So we have our ribs, 1, 2, 1, but this one is 4 instead of 3.
Yeah, so you need 1, 1, 2, 4. The rest of this, all exactly the same.
That's the only difference. Everything else is identical.
You got your running shoes on?
Running shoes? Yeah. Are we gonna do a speed run here?
Yeah, you ready?
All right.
Go.
Holy heck, we're done. Stage 29, complete. That side went on just like this side, except the opposite, mirror image, just like we said. And look at that. We got that whole rear deck, like, walled in. That is awesome. I mean, there's obviously plenty of trim and panels and other stuff that has to go around here, but that's so cool. And those little compartments, I mean, you could still open them. You just got to use maybe a little like a little X-Acto blade or something to like pry them open. Come on, focus.
Have you ever seen the mini suction cups on a stick?
Oh yeah, you're right. That might work.
Yeah, that's the end of stage 29.
Use a tiny little flathead. No.
Pack 6. Well, I don't want to scratch anything. I'll have to find those things. A couple things worth noting. We did not mount the winch.
You're saving this for later.
Yeah, don't lose this. To give you a heads up,
the doggy bag.
This is going to fit right here. Oh, sorry, it goes this way. It's eventually going to fit in these 2 slots on the mast, down here at the bottom of the mast, just like that. But don't glue it in yet. They obviously have some reason that we're not supposed to attach this to the mast just yet. But that's where it's going to go. There's 2 slots right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
That's where that's going to go. Just make sure you keep this safe from your mast.
Yeah.
We also added the boom to the mast, so we have our hanging boom. The mast is like this. The boom hangs towards the back.
Also,
if we're really bold and beautiful, this mast is going to go right there.
Yeah.
Don't push it down in there. You got wires. It's going to look great. It's going to look great.
Wow. This is one tall ship so far.
Yeah, this thing it is going to be a monster. And I did mention that in the last, I think it was in the last pack, I was talking about the brass and how I was going to try to use my old bronze AK metallic pens. I did do that, and I'm going to show them off real quick. I wanted this brass to have more of a shine to it, and so I painted.
You want me to get mine?
If you'd like.
I'll get mine to compare.
the old bronze. I did the portholes in the old bronze. It just gives it more of a metallic shine.
So look, mine are like
versus
more
just
like
kind of
kind of gold.
Yeah, I didn't like the gold. I wanted more of a weathered brass. This will take weathering really, really nicely, I think. So I painted all my portholes. I did my covers. I pulled all the plastic apart. Remember I said I didn't glue these. These are all glued now.
Yeah.
So I did that. And then I got a little carried away and I looked for other brass. I also did the handles on my upper steering.
Well, those I can do.
Yeah, the helm. I did those with the same brass and a little nut in the middle. I did that with the same old bronze, just so they kind of had a metal shine to it instead of just like a flat gold.
I'm gonna
just want to show what that looked like
in that front bow area underneath the cabin windows.
You're gonna do what to the what?
I'm putting my winch under the front cabin in the bow.
Okay.
Because there's no holes at the bottom.
Yeah, you can do whatever you'd like.
And I'm just saying that on video so I can remember if I forget where
so
I
you
put
remember,
my darn winch.
You remember where it came from? Yeah, I just wanted to do this. Now, I've noticed something too is that I have not hooked up these lights for these sections, but I have seen people say that it blows through and it light leaks through this deck. These LEDs are very, very, very bright. And so...
Well, they're SMDs. They should be bright.
Yeah. That it glows. It makes this deck glow. And if that's the case, then I will pop these plastic out. Remember, we use B7000, so it's not the most strongest glue in the world. So
we could just tape over it and then put some putty in the LEDs and just spray it black.
Yeah, and just spray paint all this black. Spray it black, and then what is that Tamiya color XF74? You could spray the inside. The
XF69. NATO black.
Right. No, not NATO black. I'm talking about this color.
Oh, XF74. Oh, yeah.
So if you want to return this color back to, like, you paint this all black, and because you can see through the portholes, maybe you want to return this back to this original color, and you just paint the XF74 over top of it, over top the black, so we can black if we needed a light block for this. We'll see.
We get a few different
if we get to that point, because we haven't really put all this together yet. It's not all glued down. It's not secured together. These parts can still come apart. The only thing that is really glued in is the portholes and the glass. So, but we can make it work. So
yeah,
we shall see as it comes along, as these parts all fell out. Oh, my little compartments. Yeah, see, like there's the original gold. I didn't paint the inside.
Yeah, it's a little bright. I agree.
And so that's why I went with this old bronze. I think it looks more like brass, and I think it's going to take like a weathering, like a panel liner weathering really well. So
I think I'm just going to weather the crap out of it, and that'll dull down the gold anyway. But
yeah,
I mean,
but I just wanted to show. I mentioned I was doing it. I ruined my old bronze, my original pen. I had to order another set.
How'd you ruin it?
I left it in the back of the car in Arizona, and it was 145 degrees in the car, and it separated the oil from the paint, and it ruined them. So I had to buy new ones.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Todd found his markers when he ordered the new set. Unfortunately, when he found them, they were fricasseed in the back of a Jeep.
Yeah, but I mean, we are making some just amazing progress on this. This is going to fit right up here underneath these windows.
I mean, really, the next 6 packs seems like it's going to be mostly interior and accessories and lower hull.
Yeah,
right?
So, I mean, we still got a lot. We have the whole interior to do. We have this whole thing has to be decorated. But we have the majority of the core. The core boat is you have a good idea how big it's going to be. It is very big.
Absolutely huge.
Yeah. So anyway, that was fun. I enjoyed pack 6. Not too difficult.
Yes.
Good times. Made some good progress. Got a good idea how big the boat's going to be. So
yeah, it's a cool model. It really is. So we just got to make a smoke mod for when the engine blows to puff out black sooty smoke.
Oh, that's exactly what we need. Not. Anyway,
all right.
Here's our little winch, and here's our back section that we added. And I'll put the winch back here, and that is basically your pack 6. Is this?
Yeah, this is my favorite part right here. Is the little crane mast, the little boom. I love that with the tackle. That's awesome.
We'll put our crane mast on here too. There you go.
Yes,
just like that. So that is pack 6. Until next time.
Yes.
I've been Todd. You've been Ian, right?
I've been Ian. He's
And,
been smart. I've been dumb. And check the description below. Go to Agora Models. Yeah, yep. We got it done. I only have mostly glued fingertips, but it's normal. It wears off after a few days. It's fine. But thank you for watching. Go click the Agora links models, like, subscribe, comment. We may put some other links randomly throughout these videos to products we use. That'll be Todd's job to remember, not mine. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, there goes my mast. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Adios, everybody.
Bye-bye, guys.